And we regret that it was objected to. We will bring it back on Tuesday of next week for another vote. I hope that those who objected reconsider. Well, I talked in this speech and one in January.
Our own intelligence community, our own professionals in federal law enforcement don't know what to make of the constantly shifting whiplash of back and forth statements that either say there are great people on both sides, or I'm not sure who to agree with, or no, I'm clear that Russia did interfere in our election. The Senate should stand clearly with the conclusions of our own intelligence community.
And that's why we put together a bipartisan bill. As he mentioned, I talked in this speech and one in January about being enablers of untruths. I mean, a lot of things like crowd size and whatever else may not mean much on their face, but when it continues and we don't call it out, then it muddies the waters. And we come to a situation like we did in Helsinki, where there's simply confusion. It's like Orwell's 1984, as I just mentioned. Well, yeah, I do. I've said before, I think that our party needs to stand up more and say, this is wrong, this is untrue, and I think that we'd be better off for it politically, and certainly the country's better off for it.
That would affect NATO allies? This is all happening.
Yeah. We should be able to question senior leaders who were in the room preparing our president before and debriefed him after his summit with Vladimir Putin.
Does that include getting the notes or talking to the interpreter who was actually the only person in the room? Do you want to speak with her, get the notes, have her prepare for her?
I think we're both sensitive to classified material that might be there, and we want it in the appropriate venue. But let's face it, the interpreters were the only ones there. And then to hear those messages reinforced last week. So that's why I thought it was certainly a bad idea to have a meeting with just the interpreters there. And Congress has oversight responsibilities. I'm not suggesting that you subpoena a translator. There are going to be some classified implications to that we have to deal with. But certainly there are notes or whatnot that we ought to have access to.
Flake, tell us about how the meeting went.
Good meeting. It was good.